Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin. Now, there's a pretty good amount of volatility going on in Bitcoin right now, and that is just because we saw a recent price pump. Now, we're here on the hourly chart right now, and you can see that we just smashed through this Fibonacci level, and currently we're just above that 20-day moving average. So this is kind of where we need to be. We're getting ready to start testing that 50-day moving average, which is a very key area of resistance that we need to be getting over. And hopefully we'll be able to see Bitcoin work its way up to around $20,000, which is the ideal price for Bitcoin right now. That's going to put it above that 50-day moving average. And that's where there's a lot of resistance right now with Bitcoin. So we'll have to see how this all starts to really play out here. So if you've been keeping up with all my Bitcoin videos, you'll know that I'm saying that right now we're possibly within a wave 3 from this larger impulse right now. And within this wave 3, we're having an ABC correction at the moment. And this is after we just saw this possible completion of the wave 2 back on Thursday, October 13th. And that was back when the CPI data came out. A lot of volatility that day. And that saw the price of Bitcoin come down to a much lower point, and there was a really decent sized price movement. And this is what kind of leads me to believe that the possibility that Bitcoin did reach its bottom back in the middle of June was in. And what I'm thinking now, just looking at everything here, what we're using is our Fibonacci retracement here that goes from that 52-week low that we had with Bitcoin back in the middle of June, where the price of Bitcoin was around $17,600, and then quickly went up in this wave 1, which was complete in mid-August at a price just above $25,000. So what we're using for the Fibonacci retracement is that wave 1. So that's why I'm saying that we possibly completed that wave 2, and that came down within a 5-wave move. And now we're working on correcting from that at the moment. So now looking at our moving averages right now, we are above that 20-day moving average, and that 50-day moving average, like I was saying, is around $20,000. It's actually a little bit below that. So if you made it to that magic $20,000 price, that would pump us up just enough above that as well. So we have these key Fibonacci levels within here. So we also just broke through one of these, one of the Fibonacci levels, and our next Fibonacci level that we're approaching right now is our 618 Fibonacci level, and then our 50% Fibonacci level is right after that. So our 50% Fibonacci level is right around where our 100-day moving average is, and that's going to be at a price of around $21,500. So those are our key prices that we're currently working on, and hopefully within this wave C and this corrective wave right here, we're going to be seeing the price of Bitcoin start pumping up, hopefully above that 50-day moving average. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll probably see a lot of that resistance there, though, at that 100-day moving average. Now, seeing this pump with Bitcoin right now, this is making me more bullish, because one thing that I've been talking about a lot in this channel is I've been talking about this falling wedge that Bitcoin's been in since November. And just recently we saw it work its way out of this falling wedge pattern, but it kind of did it by default and not by pumping out of it, really, because we've just seen this consistent amount of sideways trading that Bitcoin's been doing, and it managed to actually leave this trend that it's been in since the all-time high with Bitcoin back in November of last year. So it's come down within these 5 waves, and there's been a lot of people that have been questioning, has the bottom been in with Bitcoin? And what I've been saying is that Bitcoin came down within these 5 waves, and that price that it was at in mid-June was the 52-week low. And that's what I've been saying. I've been crossing my fingers and hoping that that's been the case. So seeing that we've seen Bitcoin now create more distance from itself and the trend that has been within, if we're going to start seeing this price move up from this point more so, then there's that possibility that this wave 3 that we're in right now, then this wave 3 could be that big breakout wave. This could be the wave that can take Bitcoin to $30,000 is one of the claims that I have on one of my charts. And then the other is possibly all the way up to 48,000. Just go back and retrace where it was in this wave 2 here, back in the back where Bitcoin was at the end of the first quarter of this year, just right after we started the month of April. Bitcoin then just took a turn for the worse and just continued going down. And that's what's created a lot of this mess that we've been in. So hopefully we go and we retrace where we were in that wave 2, and we just start to see Bitcoin within this wave 3 just have a big breakout from this point. So thinking at least 30,000 this wave 3 can go to, if not to all the way past 48 to even 50,000 as a possibility. Now, of course, I think this wave 3 is going to complete sometime within 2023. This isn't going to be anything that's going to happen very fast, especially when you look at how long Bitcoin had been trading sideways. So sometime within 2023, we're going to be completing this wave 3. And also be sure to know that this is my own personal opinion, not financial advice. So key prices to pay attention to at the moment is $20,000 is a very key price to get over. That's going to put us past the 50-day moving average. And also that's going to get us much closer to this Fibonacci level. The next Fibonacci level that we need to hit, the 618 Fibonacci level, is at the price of $20,500. So if we're able to pass that, then that's going to get us within our 50% Fibonacci retracement price. So that price is just around where our 100-day moving average is, and that's around $21,500. So if we can get to that price and then break through, then we're pretty much golden, in my opinion, to start seeing even more price pumps with Bitcoin after we pass that key price, because eventually we're going to be running into our 200-day moving average, and that's a little ways up there. That's going to start at the top of this Fibonacci level, and so that's going to be very close to that price of around $25,000 as we get to it. It's going to come down a little bit more by the time we reach it. So this is where we're at right now. This is what Bitcoin needs to achieve. I'm thinking that this wave 3 that we're hopefully in right now will go to a price of at least $30,000, if not more. And there's also that possibility that the wave 3 could go upwards around $48,000 to $50,000. So I'm just going to leave this right here for now. We're going to have to keep monitoring Bitcoin. Hopefully we continue to see this movement within this wave C. I'll keep you updated on what happens with Bitcoin again tomorrow. But right now, for today, I'm going to jump on the next cryptocurrency to talk about. So I'll just see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and listening.